So I decided just to smile and wave, you know. He like whirled his head around and looked up to his mom and goes, "Mommy, Mommy, that girl looks dead. Should we help her? Should we help her?" And at first the mom was just kind of confused, and then she turned to me and just let out this giant dramatic gasp and then covered her child's eyes and goes, "Honey, don't look, she'll curse you." And then she just glared at me and started calling me a witch. And so I just ignored her and I'm like, okay, crazy lady, just gotta go get my cough drops and I'll be done with her. And then when I came back out, she was still there and she was still chanting witch underneath her breath. And then I noticed that she had the charmed necklace around her neck and I just kind of chuckled. She's like, "What's so funny?" And I'm like, "Well, you're calling me a witch when you have the Wiccan symbol around your neck. And you know, the word witch comes from Wicca, which I am not. So, yeah, don't be so judgy and don't shield your son from this. Like, it's a horrible thing, you know?" I just kind of left her there with, like, her jaw hitting the floor. The second instance really bothered me. I was ringing up my stuff at the self checkout, and this guy's just staring at me. And I could tell that he was very religious, so I got my receipt, I got my change, my items, and I left. He follows me, grabs me by my shoulders, whirls me around, and goes, "Child, there's more to this life than worshipping the devil. Please don't shroud yourself in darkness." I mean, the guy acted like I was gonna be forever cursed in the pit of hell, but I just kind of snapped. And I was like, you know what? It's Bible thumpers like you that depict gods as satanic and evil, okay? I'm not sacrificing children. I'm not slitting people's throats. I'm not drinking goat's blood and running naked in the woods, okay? It's a fashion choice, not a religious thing. Can you please pull your head out of your butt and realize that? And FYI, sir, I grew up in a Christian household and I live behind two churches, alright? So don't tell me I'm satanic before you get to know me. So, there. And then I left. And the look on the guy's face, I will never forget it. It was a mixture of like, holy crud, she's right, and oh my lord, what did I just do? You know, so what? I'm goth. It's just my decision what I wear and how I look like. I'm me, and I wouldn't want to be anyone else but me.
ADHD sucks. You can't focus on anything. In school, my grades got really bad because I just kept focusing on things that weren't important. Like when I had to be doing math, I'd be focusing on that one crumb on the desk. I've had ADHD since birth, basically. And it's been really hard. ADHD also has side effects such as depression and anxiety, and I've had depression since 4th grade and I'm in 8th grade now. ADHD also comes with a lot of pills. I used to take about 3 to 5 pills. I've taken that range of pills my entire life. Today I take 3 pills a day, an antidepressant, a focus medicine, and a medicine to help me sleep. Did I mention that ADHD also comes with insomnia? I've had insomnia since 3rd grade, a maximum of 4 days, and I just kept falling asleep in school. During recess, I fell asleep and woke up to all my friends staring at me. Yeah, ADHD is probably the most degrading disorders of all time, in my opinion. Just comes with so many side effects and makes you really self-conscious. People also probably think I'm really weird in school, especially because sometimes when I get really upset or anxious, I just curl up in a ball and don't talk to anyone, and that can last for up to an hour or 2. It's just been really hard to cope with it, and I'm just really hoping I can learn to manage it better as an adult. Overall, ADHD has made me a better and worse person at the same time. I don't really know how to explain it. I feel like ADHD is kind of a burden, but it's kind of a special thing to have because it kind of just boosts your creativity level. Like, noticing the little things just gives you a better imagination.
I was born with a rare syndrome called tilted disc syndrome. It affects 1 to 2% of the population, and I was one of the unfortunate ones to get it. This caused my eye to be in this awkward location. My parents didn't notice it until I was 3, and when I finally went to the doctor for the first time to see about the problem, they said they couldn't do anything about it. So for most of my childhood, I had to live with this appearance. This caused a lot of bullying, and a lot of kids to call me ugly, and a lot of kids thought I was blind. I didn't trust anyone except a few friends who I had who didn't care about how I looked. Around this time, there was a new book that came out called Wonder, so I finally decided to read it. And this gave me a lot of inspiration to stand up because even though I was born with this weird syndrome, I knew I was still beautiful. It's just the other kids were too blind to see it. I got through my elementary school years, and I finally got the treatment I needed so then I could have a normal appearance. Though there were a lot of side effects. I did get sick, and I got a lot of headaches, but that was only for a few months, and then finally I was good. But they had to plant these metal implants so then my eye could be adjusted, and that caused some weird facial expressions. So whenever I grinned, it would look really weird. And whenever I was looking over at someone, my eyes would be really wide open. A lot of kids started to call me the devil, and it was really, really sad. It's caused a lot of depression in me. Though I thought of what the Wonder Kid, Augie, would do, and I realized that who cares? You be you. You're amazing. I just went with that throughout my middle school years. I'm a freshman in high school now. And I don't care how I look. I don't care if I have a weird facial expression. I don't care if I once was a freak. I just be myself. And that is what gets you through life. So to all those people who are being bullied out there for their looks, just remember, you are beautiful on the inside, and that's all that matters.